Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I am an addiction recovery coach and the host of your Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share this about substance abuse, and mind you, I want to leave an everlasting impact upon you, so let me be crystal clear. Imagine you've been buried alive. Let's say you're in a coffin, but you also know you're not dead. You don't know how to open the coffin and push the enormous weight of the dirt above the lid. You think about giving up and waiting for death to arrive. But you also think about banging on the coffin so that maybe you will unsettle the ground above, and then someone on top, standing by your grave, might notice and start digging their way down to you to help you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it completely on your own, but you don't know how to get the help. In reality, there are people who can help you standing nearby your grave. You just don't know that. You think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually using drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be good at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind before you start using drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose? Let me just shut this off. With this, I want to leave you with one other thought. Don't be that person in the coffin, banging on the lid, hoping to have someone find you, dig their way down to you to help you. Be the person that reaches out today and requests, asks, wants to get the help. There are people like myself, addiction recovery coach, life coach at 844-405-HELP. Get in touch with me and I will help you take your life back before your life is gone. There are also people like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy. You can find him at 516-458-2741, 516-458-2741. Larry Geis is an addiction recovery coach, a life coach. He will help you from your addiction to your recovery. He and I always tell our clients, it doesn't matter where you came from. It's great that you had, or it's not so great that you had to go through all that, but what is great about your past is that hopefully you have learned from it. What's more important is today and tomorrow. What we do today, what Larry Geis works with you on what you're going to do today and tomorrow is the most important. Folks, you can Google Larry Geis at www.odysseyconsultant.org. You can call me at 516-458-2741. Larry Geis, addiction recovery coach, life coach, good person. Call him. Let Larry Geis help you take back your life. I want to give a shout out to Global Eyeglasses. Go to www.globaleyeglasses.com and let them focus on saving you money. Folks, they have over 1,200 frames, plastic, metal, half frames, full frames, no frame at all. They have lenses like progressives, line bifocals. They have lenses like transitions, photochromatics, and polarized lenses. They have the thinner lenses, otherwise known as high index. For the children and for you sports people and some elders, they have shatterproof lenses, otherwise known as polycarbonate. These are all available at globaleyeglasses.com. What you need to do is go to www.globaleyeglasses.com, or you can text me at 631-599-0218 because I know somewhat about optics, 30 years experience, and I have made a commitment to help Global Eyeglasses, being that they do their commercials on my shows to help promote their product. And what better way to promote their product than to have a person that knows so much about optics help you pick your frame. If you call me, I'll help you pick the frame and the right lenses and help you focus on seeing my videos better. But you need to go to www.globaleyeglasses.com and let them focus on saving you money. Folks, today's topic is 6 tips for accepting failure and then just moving on. Dust your knees, stand up, straight up, and move on. I have started multiple different projects in my life, multiple different things. I believed in every single one of them. Put my heart, soul, and blood, sweat and tears into each and every one of them. 50% of them have failed, 50% of them have succeeded. Each time I did not succeed, I have learned something very important. It's normal to fail. Accepting failure as a lesson is one of the most important things I've ever learned in life. But what we do when the rug is being pulled from underneath us is what's important. What we do when all hell breaks loose and you're standing alone looking into the abyss is what's important. Well, my friends, I'm going to tell you what has helped me, and hopefully it will help you. I honestly think it's better to be a failure at something that you love than to be a success at something that you might hate. I've come to believe that all my past failure and frustration were actually laying the foundation for understandings that I have created a new living, and that living is now, today, which I enjoy. You'll always miss 100% of the shots if you don't take the shots in the first place. Success is often achieved by those who do not, that don't know that failure is inevitable defeat and is not the worst of all failures. Not to have tried is truly a failure in itself. Number 1 on my list is accept the situation. Understand right away that some things are not in your control. It is a marathon, not a sprint. The quicker you stop getting upset, the quicker you can use this as a lesson and to move forward. Move on, folks. Fix my microphone. Number 2 is you are not alone. Surround yourself with like-minded people. One of the biggest assets of being part of any entrepreneur community like Alley, New York City, is that you are surrounded by people who are going through pretty similar things. They're all trying to create something new. A lot of them, 50%, maybe even higher, will fail, but they support each other during the high times and the low times. Check out your co-working in your area, and if you are in New York City, feel free just to drop by to Alley NYC. That's Alley, Alley NYC, and let them speak to you about being an entrepreneur and about their failures and successions. Number 3 is screw it. No matter how much you believe in what you are doing, something is not working. Take a step back, breathe in and out. Take some time off the project, visit your family, friends, and love what is most important to you in your life right now. Get your mind off the project. You live one time, and this is just a passing phase in your life. You will get through this, but you have to clear your head if you are going to succeed and win. Just take a step back, do something you truly enjoy, and then eventually go back to your project. Number 4, prepare for battle. This is not for the faint of heart. You have to separate your feelings from this game. And it's a business. You have to remember that. Wow, it got dark in here. It's cutthroat. It's bloody. It's a war. You must get back on the horse and try it again over and over every time you fail. You were working on the wrong project maybe. Do a different project. Try a different thing. You are passionate. You are driven and applying those qualities to the right project. You will be successful, but you need to keep trying. Don't ever, ever give up. Number 5, be realistic. I love that the saying, it took me 10 years to become an overnight success. Successful business takes years and years, which applies to anything that we keep trying. True hustlers grind through each and every bit of it. If you surveyed 100 successful entrepreneurs and asked them if they were successful on their first product, I would bet you that 99% will tell you no. Note that 86.3% of all statistics are made up on the spot. Number 6 is learn lean. Lean methodology is proven to work. It's common sense, validating your assumptions before you go down the rabbit hole of building in a vacuum is essential. With the tools you have in this day and age, learning methodology is easy. A great way to find out the next Lean Startup Machine workshop in your area, go and Google it. This 3-day course will teach you a valuable skill set to help you save brain damage, time, and money. Accept failure, people. Failure is awesome. It's a learning tool. It's a springboard to success. Failing fast gets you that much closer to success. I hope this information was helpful and you win big. And I promise you, we will see each other at the top. Lean Startup Machine. Google it. There will be those classes. It's a 3-day class somewhere in your neighborhood. Folks, these were 6 tips in accepting failure. And I will tell you, I honestly think it's better to be a failure at something you love than to be a success at something you really hate. I've come to believe that all my past failure and frustration were actually laying the foundation for the understanding that I have created the new level of living I enjoy now. You'll always miss 100% of the shots if you don't take the shots at all in the first place. Success is often achieved by those who do not know that failure is inevitable. Defeat is not the worst of all failures. Not to have tried is truly the biggest failure. Always accept the situation. Understand right away that some things are not in your control. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So accept the situation and try to move forward. Remember that you are not alone. Surround yourself with like-minded people. If you're an entrepreneur, one of the biggest assets of being part of an entrepreneur community like Alley, ALLEY-NYC, is that you are surrounded by people who are going through pretty much the similar things to you. Most of them, not all of them, have failed the first time around, 99% of them. They support each other, however, during the high times and the low time. Check out your co-working in your area, and if you are in New York City, feel free to drop by Alley, ALLEY-NYC. And screw it, no matter how much you believe in what you are doing, something is not working, I bet. Take a step back, breathe, take some time off the project, visit your family and friends, and love what is most important to you. You live one time, and this is just a passing phase. Failure is a temporary thing. You will get through this, but you have to clear your head if you're going to win. And then prepare yourself for the battle. This is not for the faint of heart. You have to separate your feelings from this game. It's a business. It's cutthroat. It's bloody. It's war, folks. You must get back on the horse and do it again. You are passionate, you are driven, and applying those qualities to the right project, you will be successful. Number 5, be realistic. I love the saying, it took me 10 years to become an overnight success. True hustler, grind through it. If you surveyed 100 successful entrepreneurs and asked them if they were successful in their first product, I'll bet you 99% will say no. Note, 86.3% of all statistics are made up on the spot. And then learn lean. Lean methodology is proven to work. It's common sense, validating your assumptions before you go down the rabbit hole of building in a vacuum is essential. With the tools you have in this day and age, learning this methodology is easy. A great way to find the next Lean Startup Machine workshop in your area is to Google it. This 3-day course will teach you the valuable skills sets to help you save brain damage, time, and money. Accept failure. People, failure is awesome. Failing fast gets you much closer to success. I hope this information was helpful and you win big, and I want you to remember, I will see you at the top. Let us together look down. Let us together succeed. Let us together fail. Don't be the person I read about in the beginning, the person in the coffin laying there alive, hoping that someone might see them or hear them or see the dirt moving by the grave and dig their way down to hell. Be the person that takes a step today. Start a new day. Start a fresh day. Lean on people like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. Lean on people like myself at 844-405-HELP. We're both here to help you. And there are so many other life coaches and addiction recovery coach. Remember, whatever your passion is, go for it. Don't quit. If you fail, get up. If you fail again, get up again. If you fail over and over and over again, get up over and over and over again. Keep trying, keep succeeding, and never ever quit. I hope, no matter where you're watching me, that you have the best day of your life, but I hope And I pray each and every day that you all have a sober rest of your life. And I really want you to all understand that no matter how many times you stumble and fall, dust your knees, get up, and try again, and never, ever, 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 ever give up. 844-405-HELP. Let me help take your life back.